This has been a great season for Real Madrid players. Vinicius Jr. and Jude Bellingham are the top two choices for Ballon d'Or this year. To be honest, the debate has been quite contentious between Madridistas. Earlier on, I would say it was more swaying towards Jude, but later on in the season, as the bigger games came, it's more swaying towards Vinny. But I think it's still a toss up where it can go. In my opinion, I'm not gonna lie, I probably had Jude early on, especially when Vinny got injured and stuff. I was just thinking about it from that perspective. He was definitely my best player in the world at the time, or whatever you want to call it. But towards the later end of the season, I'm not going to say Jude dipped off, but it's just Vinny, I would say, stepped up more in the bigger games. Honestly, if you look at Madridistas, they would probably say Vinny at the moment too. Especially even Jude would probably say Vinny. Like when we were doing the celebration at Cibeles, they were chanting Vinny Ballon d'Or, Vinny Ballon d'Or, bro. So I think at least Madrid wants Vinny, and I feel like it would make sense too. Vinny's already older, he's 23. Bro, it took him time. Like if you look at where he came from, bro, there was time when Benzema was like, nah, bro, my mom's life, this man is playing for the opposition. But look at him now, bro. Man is the favorite for the Ballon d'Or. The comeback story is unreal. Unreal. What a player we have here, bro. My number seven. Yeah, if we just look at the stats, honestly, it's pretty similar. I think the only big difference between Vinny and Jude is like 600 minutes. Yeah, 600 minutes, and Vinny has one more goal while Jude has two more assists. So it's like, it's really the stats, you can't really compare them that much. But if you look at the actual goals scored, you can definitely say that earlier on Jude had a much more impact because we definitely would not have won the league if Jude did not step up when he stepped up. And you can also say we would not have won the Champions League if Vinny did not step up when he stepped up because Vinny performed in the last few games of the Champions League at such a high level, at the level of what that number seven carries. So it's like it's a real toss up in my opinion. Honestly, I think it's gonna go down to the Copa America with how Vinny performs. And we know Vinny has already been not the greatest at Brazil, but I feel like right now Brazil has such a much more solid team than usually. Before it'd be quite imbalanced, and they're just trying to focus on Neymar or just to try and get to utilize his skill and stuff. But I feel like it's a much better squad in general, and they have a lot more depth. So I feel like he can do better. He has him and Rodrigo who could perform well. He also has Endrick, my next dog, coming through. But it's like I feel like yeah, he could definitely perform and do well for Brazil. And it also depends how Jude does for you in the Euros for England. So if like if Vinny wins the Copa America and is played the tournament, he wins Ballon d'Or in my opinion. But if Jude wins Euros and he's played the tournaments or whatever, he wins the Ballon d'Or. But if both of them do both of those, I think it honestly might fall to Bellingham. Because I feel like there's more weight on the Euros, but I'm not sure. I'm really not sure. Because I really would like it to be Vinny. It's like the perfect comeback story. After all that time, bro came to us when he was young, getting on in the Castilla. They didn't know if he was ready. The presentation, they were clowning him. And look at what he's done. Look at the impact. He could say he's the best player. He's arguably the best player in the world. In my opinion, he's the best. But at least you could say he's top two. Him and Mbappe are the two best players in the world. This Ballon d'Or is going to be contentious. I feel like whoever wins, I'll be happy. I think I saw a quote Perez saying that he wants it to be Vinny, Jude, and Tony Cruz as the top three for Ballon d'Or, which would be sick too. Because honestly, if Cruz has a real good Euros, I could see him winning the Ballon d'Or as well, just because a perfect send off, one of the top midfielders of all time. He could deserve it. Why not, bro? He's one of the best midfielders I've ever seen in my life. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. Never seen a player so calm, composed, and could play a pass like him on a dime across the field. It's crazy. It's crazy. But yeah, honestly, right now, I will say if I had to hedge my bets, I would give it to Vinicius Jr. and he would be my prediction as the winner of the Ballon d'Or for this season. But let me know what you all think down below. Let me know how y'all think the other tournaments might affect international competitions, how it might affect the choice. But yeah, that's my decision. I think Vinny's gonna win. And I hope he does, bro. I'll be so proud of him. Like, what a come up for the player, bro. Have to respect it. You have to respect it. But yeah, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and I am out. Peace.